career dried up, man.
Posner.
Welcome Mike Posner to perform his number one hit.
Thank you guys so much. That's my time.
Years since writing I Took a Pill in Ibiza.
You think you're cooler than me?
What happened is I just wanted to like scream. I'm here.
Walking across America is a fascinating take on what many consider to be the dream life.
That's a strong statement. You got an offer from Jay-Z. What did you do with it? I was working with Benny Blanco. Cool, go on Jay Leno, go on Jimmy Fallon. Go do it. And I'm like, well, I was on the verge of dying. He said, why don't you just tell the truth? I took a...
I'm back with another What Happened to Such and Such Blank Black. Yeah, welcome to What Happened to with Mykeie. Before I get started, subscribe, like this video, and just get into it. One of his songs, I'm like, whatever happened to him? So I started deep diving and stuff, and I'm like, I need to make a video. Like, I already made like mykeie. If you haven't yet, check out mykeie. I think she's like the latest one I made. I mean, the video I did so good on it, I feel like, but it's slowly reaching. But yeah. In this video, we're going to talk about and deep dive into Mike Posner, from being a one-hit wonder, basically, in the music scene / to being like her that went to Mount Everest. So, if you want to stay, grab some popcorn and hear me rant and deep dive about Mike Posner and how yeah, let's get into it. So, his childhood growing up. Mike Posner was born Michael Robert Henderson Posner in Detroit, Michigan on February 12, 1988. Funny fact is, I should have filmed this like prior to his birthday. I didn't even realize that and stuff when I was looking it up, because I had all of this done prior to his birthday. I should have fucking posted this like on his birthday. It would have been more iconic. Raised in the suburban of Southfield with his older sister, and growing up with his parents, John Posner, and his mom, Robert Hennerin, who was the Catherine mother. And his childhood was marked by a strong interest in music, started with listening to bands like Nirvana and Them. After his sister introduced them to him, he started writing raps at age 8.
Yeah, remember those things I said? Can I get you out of the crowd? Girl, I'm about to put you out.
And started producing his own beats.
I got a session with my homie Benny Blanco tomorrow. studio is so nice.
You like it?
Yeah, let's work.
Okay.
People aren't ready.
Do you understand what's about to happen?
I don't think anybody does, Benny.
I prefer a mixture of plugins and hardware. There's a lot of analog synths on my record, as well as real instruments, as well as soft synths.
Blues High School, where his high level achievement and his high achievement and track in cross country before graduated Duke University with a BA, which is a bachelor's degree.
Early career goes back to like around high school / like college days. So while he was at college, Posner began producing music in his dorm. Creating a buzz on hip-hop blogs before 2010, before he even debuted his song Everybody Knows.
You think you're cooler than me, you got designer shades just
Cooler Than Me. After Cooler Than Me came out, his music got so much attention with other songs. The rise of his career. Okay, after the release of his debut album, 31 Minutes to Take Off, he felt uncomfortable keeping up with the fame and struggled with writing another follow hit, which he was getting frustrated with his record label because he felt that they prevented him from releasing music from 2011 to 2012.
Life told me in that moment, it gave me the message clear. Face the fear, or we're gonna give you louder warning signals. The pain's gonna get worse until you wake up. So I had a choice, a crossroads. It was like, I'm either going to change my emotional set point. I'm gonna stop lying to myself, which I had these stories. I'm an avoidant person. Relationships are hard. My relationships don't work out. Give up all these stories rooted in the past, rooted in fear, and step into who I really am. 60 years old, people knocking on the door, Mike, how you doing? I got a big fake smile on my face, I'm doing good, but inside I'm a lonely man. That's where my life was headed. Or it's face the fear, and it's a whole bunch of expansion, growth, freedom, beauty, joy, faith, love, some pain also, right? There's pain on the journey, but way less suffering, right? And so that was it. That was the turning point, and I have not looked back.
The downfall was, while his career was going downhill and stuff, he was writing for other artists such as Boyfriend by Justin Bieber, and then Sugar by Maroon 5, and such and such.
In this time of getting shelved, you start writing and producing for others, and it kind of becomes your calling in a sense. I had all these songs that were on this unreleasable album, but the songs were releasable if I didn't sing them. This label kind of just put me in a holding pattern, and I would hear from other artists, other labels that would hear the songs and go big artists, I would die to sing the song, or this would be my next single if you give it to me. And so I'm kind of hey, this could either just stay on my laptop forever, or I can let these other artists do an interpretation of the song, and it can go out into the world. Justin Bieber's Boyfriend came to be, and with blackbear. Yeah, blackbear and I wrote that song with MDL. And then Justin put a spin on it, so Justin wrote on it as well. And then Sugar from Maroon 5. One of the songs, that was specifically from Pages, right? Both of them, yeah. Both of those songs were supposed to be on Pages. Yeah, they were on Pages. They were on Pages. Different before, Maroon 5 Sugar, for example. Was your version very different from theirs? That one's pretty close, except for the bridge. The bridge, I said, you got that red velvet, you got that sugar sweet. Don't let nobody touch it unless that somebody's me. You say you got a man, I gotta find a way. You about to make me go back to my Carolina days. Hair lined up, stars is too. First they drove that Impala too. I still got that Impala too. Button up with the collar too. Woo! Now you know that I'm serious. And when you going on furious, yeah. And you ain't on that shy shit, no makeup phone, that's my sugar. So some lines in there about my past, amazing. Carolina, and that's where I went to school, and I drove an Impala. So Adam obviously changed all those lines, and as he should have,
That kind of made sense to step back from writing music and making music of his own, and giving it to other artists, and making bread off of other people
basically singing your work and stuff, if that makes sense. Can you imagine Mike Posner singing Boyfriend and stuff? Can you? Like, let me know. Like, can I hear it being played on the radio? Oh, Justin Bieber hit those notes. Yeah. What if it the sound?
I just feel green. Mansions. Mansions! Mansions! Mansions!
What are you guys currently working on right
Mansions!
now? As if I didn't get it the point directly across, but, you know, it's great. Who are you guys?
So, Manson's was this band slash duo that him and Blackbear came up with. This was like an experimental game for Mike Posner and stuff. Since he like did Nevada and stuff, he's like, okay, I like Nevada and people are used to my signature sound. I'm trying to change it. If that makes sense. Like he wanted to like experiment his sound and like this is kind of like a perfect way for him to do it without ruining his artist name and stuff. Manson's didn't really last that long. It just lasted between 2016 to 2022 with like they only like made 2 albums till this day. I don't know if like they just didn't work out. Management team, I don't know. I didn't really deep dive too hard in it. I was mainly focusing on Mike Posner and stuff. But yeah.
I Took a Pill in Ibiza is a song that you can't sell to anybody. You know, it's like the first few lines are, I took a pill in Ibiza to show Avicii I was cool. And when I finally got sober, I felt 10 years older, but fuck it, it was something to do. Yeah. And so it's kind of hard to pitch that. You know, the version that's a hit is a remix.
Yeah.
And the original song is basically an acoustic song, and it's very sad.
Did you write it for Justin Bieber?
No,
Okay.
I wrote Boyfriend for Justin
I knew that.
Bieber.
I knew
Yeah.
that.
And that was I Took a Pill in Ibiza, okay? And I feel like we had I Took a Pill in Ibiza, but then we had a remix that took it even higher, okay? 2015, he released it, I Took a Pill in Ibiza, which was a comeback from his hiatus of releasing music. The meaning behind the song was about Mike Posner.
It's a party city.
Did you take a pill there?
I took a pill there. Actually, I was with Avicii at one of his shows, and he was playing, and I was insecure because my career at the time was basically at a standstill. And my friend Tim Avicii was on stage, and everyone's going nuts, and I wanted to be on the stage, but I wasn't. So I started drinking. It's when I still drink, and I was drunk, and I'm sort of wandering around this crowd, and some fellows recognized me. They said, Mike Posner, and I felt good. I felt validated by that. And you want one of these? And very foolishly, I said, yeah. It's a stupid thing to do, especially if you're already intoxicated.
What was the pill?
When I finally got sober, I felt 10 years older. I don't know what the pill was. I think it was ecstasy, but
No, Beautiful Day is a song, and he wrote it. And like it's a happy song and stuff, like he's listening and stuff. At the end of the day, it's a beautiful day and stuff. You could go through like hell and back and stuff, and at the end of the day, it's always a sunny day.
I'm walking across America. So the question that everyone wants to know, what inspired you to walk across the United States? It was something that I put off for a long time. I wanted to do it for 5 years, and it really wasn't until after my dad died, and then really when my friend Avicii died, that I knew my life is now. One day I'm gonna die too. And everyone wants you to forget you're gonna die, because if you forget you're gonna die, then you'll waste your life, working for their company, spending money on what they're selling. About to do this shit, sick of sitting here, only got just a man. I'm looking for something, something different to clear my mind.
I didn't know about Mike Posner. He appeared in some films, such as Adam Sandler's Just Go With It and Sing 2 in 2021. That film, Sing 2, Just Go With It. I seen he was credited. I don't remember he was in it. I don't remember him like doing a cameo, but this says that maybe he was in the background and with awareness. Mike Posner has highlighted the need to address mental health, which I can't believe in America is like really rare. As much as mental health is so high in crime and stuff, but back to this. Sharing his own journey of overcoming grief following the loss of Avicii, his father, and others, he spoke openly about being a shy, awareness Okay. Another one is he spoke openly about being a shy kid who spent most time at being a youth in the basement, just struggle with low self-esteem, self-esteem and depression. That was a long one. But I didn't know that about Mike Posner, how he was shy and stuff. But yeah, I didn't know that. So where is Mike Posner now? Well, focusing on these adventures, he did not entirely abandon music, releasing albums, also music under mansionz. He is currently in a relationship with Ali Scapper, which she was in one of his music videos in 2025 for the single Is It Just Me? Posner, he has expressed a desire to start a family and he has described his current relationship as a positive in his life and a new chapter in his life. And the last thing to say is he made a part 2 to I Took a Pill in Ibiza. And yeah, and that's it for Mike Posner. I hope you liked this video. If you did, make sure to subscribe, because why not? Make sure to subscribe, like, comment, because I would really appreciate it. And I'm Mikey. I hope you love this series that I came up with. And yeah. The fuck? Am I tripping?